Hello and welcome, my dear friends, to my program Spot on Feng Shui. And I really hope you will enjoy this, not just today, but more and more and more. Let's see where we get to. And yes, I still have to work on my backdrop, I know that. So this is today an introduction to Feng Shui. This is my aim, to give you an introduction and to explain to you the basic principles of Feng Shui. But not like in the books, more within practical examples to set just a different background for that one. The serious introduction to Feng Shui is, of course, designed for beginners, but even if you're an advanced practitioner, um, maybe you also find something in it. I personally find it really inspirational and interesting from time to time to look into a beginner's book. You know, every teacher has a different style, a different angle, different emphasis. So I sometimes find totally unexpected in a very old book or in a very new book an angle that I haven't seen so far. So I will learn something new, although I've been in the field for quite a long time now. I mean, 16 years. Wow. Okay, so let's get started for today. So today I would like to explain to you the principles of yin and yang within an example. So the example is there are two types of unhappy people. Okay, there are probably a bit more, three or four, but I want to explain it to you for the sake of explaining yin and yang, those two different types of people. Um, there are people who have dreams, and a dream in itself is pure yin. It is pure yin. It is pure thinking. It is soft. It is, it's not doing anything as such. Okay. And those people probably never take action, those who are completely in the yin, because action is the yang principle. So the dreamer is a pure yin, soft, um, almost in darkness when you're dreaming, um, principle. But you need the action, the yang principle, to get it somewhere. On the other hand, you probably also know people who are completely in yang principles, always going somewhere, always doing somewhere, starting something new, action, running around left, right, and center, and not getting anywhere because they're not having an idea behind it, a purpose, a goal, a plan. So, like with a dream and the action, you need both to create chi. This is the aim of yin and yang, creating chi. So you need the dream and you need the action. And a person who can those together, or maybe it's a couple, or maybe it's a company where parts of the company are yin having these ideas, and other parts of the company are doing the action. Same, they bring it together, and this is how they create the chi. Taking the dream, bringing it into action, creates the chi. It creates the energy. One without the other will not get anywhere. So, of course, if you are the unfortunate number four, which has no ideas and no action, okay, we don't need to talk about that. But if you having lots of ideas and not getting into action, maybe you need to find someone who can help you get into action or who is great in action. And if you're always running around working your butt off and not getting anywhere, maybe you need someone who embodies the yin principle, who has ideas, goal setting, planning, these things. And you are the one who's getting the action done. You would not believe how many people out there are actually one or the other and looking for the other half, so to speak. Because none of them will get to their goal without the other. And this is what the yin and yang principle says, that you need both. And there is no right or wrong. The dreamer is not worth more than the guy or the girl who's running and rushing around. There is no right or wrong. There is just one. Only if those two principles, however, come together, you will have an outcome. So this will lead to the chi, which you need to pursue your goals, to bring your talents to light, to utilize your skill set or skill sets. So if you're having trouble with one or the other principle, find someone who has it. Listen, really just observe and listen. If there's someone who says, I have so many good ideas, oh, but I can't get myself to blah blah, and you are someone who's always rushing around and not getting anywhere. So how you bring you two together? Or maybe you are the connector and you know someone who's fully yin, full of ideas, and you know someone who's absolutely great in sales and whatever, or marketing, and you can bring them together. You are also the chi producer when you're the connector. So this is how yin and yang happen out there in everyday life. And this is how you can apply the feng shui to your life, knowing which type you are, and then looking out for the other principle, wherever you may find it. Of course, you can also try and learn the other side, but hey, networking, it's just so much easier. You know what you are and you know what you can do. Find the other one, bring it together, and then start with the energy and the chi. How does it sound to you? Well, this is how I explain the yin and the yang principle and how feng shui and the chi works. I hope it makes sense to you. Let me know in the comments down there. And looking forward to the next one. I have no idea yet what I will explain then, but it will be something similar. Or maybe not. Who knows? Bye.